Now, to begin, Reem Ibrahim is a local resident. You grew up here, but importantly for this programme, you are a member of the local Conservative Party, an activist, and you know Boris Johnson.
I do, yeah. So it was really funny. When I was about year 8 or year 9, Boris Johnson came to my school and on a surprise tour. I went to Ruislip High School, just around the corner, and he came over and we sort of baked scones together. So he came in my food tech class and we were just sitting there, and he said, "OK, I'm going to come and talk to the students," and we all just sort of started kneading the dough next to us. I was like, well, this is a guy that genuinely does care about his constituents and also is actively engaged in the community.
Fine, that's one meeting, but as Prime Minister and as Foreign Secretary before that, very difficult for him to spend too much time here meeting people, I would have thought.
It was, but he did attend a lot of sort of meetings and different sort of drinks receptions across the constituency. We were also, some of us campaigners were invited to Downing Street just about 2 years ago, whilst he was Prime Minister, for a drinks reception. So he does
like a drinks reception.
He does like a drinks reception. And he's very good at drinking. So
no, I mean, I'm nothing against him on that one, I can tell you.
Definitely not.
How do you find him as a person?
I think as a person, he was sort of very open and very sort of personable. I mean, he was very good at sort of reading the room, having a conversation. I remember at conference last year, we also had another drinks reception, and we were sort of all around. A few of them were councillors. I was just a campaigner and sort of a commentator, and he was really, really engaged with us. And we had a brilliant conversation. I remember we spoke about economic growth. I was quite, I'm a libertarian, so I was quite upset about extremely high taxes. We actually have the highest tax burden in 70 years. And so I was sort of talking to Johnson about this, and he was saying...
Reem, hang on a sec. This is your party that's done...
Yes, it is. So, arguing within it, I think that Johnson was sort of able to engage within the party, and he was actually pretty open to criticism.
So, as somebody that's been a foot soldier for Boris Johnson, going out, doing all the real hard grunt work that needs to happen in politics, it's leaflets through doors, it's canvassing, all those things... Do you feel upset that he was ousted as PM, or did he make a mess of it?
No, I think he did make a mess of it. And I think, again, sort of these economic policies that he put forward, I mean, I think that Johnson's economics belongs in the Labour Party, in my view. I mean, we had the highest tax burden in 70 years, record levels of spending, and, absolutely most of his manifesto pledges, and you sort of can blame that on COVID. But again, these lockdowns were his and Sunak's decision. And I think what's interesting now with Sunak as Prime Minister, he is sort of just a continuation of that sort of left-wing economic policy.
Right, so there's Reem, a local Conservative activist in this constituency, basically saying that the Conservative Party is now like the Labour Party.